What do you do? In April I open my bill. In May I sing night and day. In June I change my tune. In July far off I fly. In August away I must. What do you do? In April I open my bill. In May I sing night and day. In June I change my tune. In July far off I fly. In August away I must. What do you do? In April I open my bill. In May I sing night and day. In June I change my tune. In July far off I fly. In August away I
I can feel her breath as she's sleeping next to me, sharing pillows and cold feet. She can feel my heart, fell asleep to its beat, under blankets and warm sheets. If only I could be in that bed again. If only you were me instead of him. Does he watch your favorite movies? Does he hold you when you cry? Does he let you tell him all your favorite parts when you've seen it a million times? Does he sing to all your music while you dance to Purple Rain? Does he do all these things like I used to?
I'm so passive, too sarcastic. Shut you out just out of habit. I don't know. Months out here, treading water. Now I wonder why you bother. I don't know. Let me go. Why do you keep reaching for my hand? Do you see something I can't? Why do you try to save me? This fate is well deserved.
Hello. I'm just I did not prepare for this at all. So, I literally was sitting downstairs and I was like, I want to stream. And then came up here and started stream. Like, literally no planning here. So, I am still putting out notifications. Yeah. Yeah, you can hear me, right? Okay, yeah. Yeah, so it's just a little scuffed at the moment, but I just needed to. I need to stream. I need to stream. I'm stressed. I'm stressed, so I need to stream. Yeah. Probably won't talk a lot about the RP. I'll just probably do my own thing, but like, I need to stream. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what, yeah. Yeah, I'm just a little stressed. Oh, God. It was good. I'm gonna not lie, it's good RP. It's just stressful, fam, stressful. So, we're streaming because streaming makes me less stressed. Comfort. Relieves stress. Relieves stress. And then we're listening to the Jessie playlist because also. I don't know. What do I? Join Jessie. Join Jessie's a good fucking. We do this, right? I don't know how. I forgot how. Doing that. Doing Jessie. Why? Okay, that's good. That's shelf provision. Put that in there. Partition here. Yeah, we're just gonna listen to music. I'm deleting the VOD off of Twitch, but it will be up on YouTube. This is mainly just gonna be me listening to music and then chilling. So, yeah, that's it. That's the plan. That's the plan. That's the plan. It's always the plan. So yeah, I'm gonna switch over to main, and then hopefully nothing scuffs out. The only thing that did scuff out was my little character, my little PNG tube. Track my voice scuffed out earlier, and I do not have the brain cells to fix it, so we're just not even worrying about it. And I'm doing this because of fuck it, right? Yeah, turn the music up because the music's gonna carry most of this, but yeah, there we go. It's a little scuffy. Can you tell I just not prepared? Lock that, lock this, lock that. Yeah, there we go. Let's draw some Jessie. So what we're mimicking is this. We're mimicking this because I drew this in my sketchbook. I pasted it in here. But we're gonna mimic this with this sketch I started of Jessie. So yeah, that's the plan. That's the. I'll probably make this into an actual like illustration piece too. It's just we're starting small, fam. We're starting small. Okay. I'm running out of air. Oh. This is the songs I normally listen to. Jesse, yeah, we got some Jesse. You're gonna. This is my comfort character, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I just draw Jesse whenever I get like uncomfortable, when I'm angsty. So I'm drawing Jesse. So listen, you got your Jesse simp over here. Don't mind me. We must. And this is gonna be a short stream, like very, very short, but it's just something I needed. I need this. I literally. I literally was just like sitting downstairs eating like ramen, and then it was like, I'm gonna stream, and I went upstairs and I was like, my computer's not even on. Like, so if it's a little scuffed, I'm sorry, but that's just gonna be how it is, fam. And also, I need to get a speed paint out for this week, so this is gonna be the speed paint, so hopefully we can get this all done in one session. But it's mimicking this one. This is not finished either, but this is gonna be the mimic of it, because this is what I did in my sketchbook, and then I brought it over, so we're mimicking it here. We're actually gonna get a more... That's a better brush. I was like, why am I using my paintbrush? I'm using a pencil. We're doing pencil stuff. Yeah. We might talk about a bit of RP, but I'm mainly gonna stay away from it. That bird looks tasty. Yeah, it does. I'm just gonna talk about other shit, I guess. I don't know. What other shit do we have? How much I miss Jesse, I guess. God, Dude, I was just sitting there, like, watching RP today. Or not even watching RP today. I was watching clips from today, because I can't even handle half of it. I was actually watching someone race. And I was just like, dude, I miss Tim Tam Heist. I miss Tim Tam Heist and gaslighting club members to buy guns, and it's just made myself sad. So now we're drawing Jesse, and that's how that works. I miss complaining about the demon. So yeah. So now we're here. So behind Jesse, we're gonna put wolves. Cause, the thought that passed my mind that originally do this was, how the new research is that, like, crows and wolves are, like, making bonds in the wild, and, like, training, like, crows are training wolves to play and everything, and, like, do fetch and shit. And they're making, like, little, like ravens are literally training wolves and shit. So I was like, yo, TJ, raven, or crow, and Jesse, wolf, done. Idea. So that's how ideas are formed. Yeah. There's not much to that. And there will be no stream this weekend because I will not be near my computer, and you can't stream if there is no computer. That is a very important thing about streaming, is you actually need a computer to stream. Also, probably just won't have any internet either, because going to the grandparents' house, they do not. And then I will come back and tell you all of the slightly sexist comments that all grandparents make, and I'll be like, yep, yep. This is weird, I'm gonna be honest. So, we'll see how this is. I should be back. I'll probably stream as soon as I come back, I'm gonna be honest. Not soon, because I will need to, like, sleep. Socializing is stressful. So, yeah. It's always the grippers that say the most random fucked up shit known to man. Yeah. I do have hope that the grandmother will actually, like, progress a lot more, because, like, last year she came to me and she was like, I can't believe people won't let LGBTQ kids just be themselves. Just let them be themselves. And I was like, holy shit, Grandma! What the? Yeah! I can't swear, but oh my god, yeah! We had like a nice little talk about it and everything. She's like, because I think it started because I was trying to explain to her how my friend who's trans and he's trans pan, so he's pansexual and trans, and how he is going into a history degree because he was interested in historical fashion, and she was just like, this is a friend I spent my birthday with, and my grandparents called during that, and they were like, oh, who are you hanging out with right now? Your family? I'm like, no, it's me and my friend. He's great. And it's like, oh, your boyfriend? I'm like, no, Grandma, I don't have a boyfriend. I'm lonely. So, yeah, that. But, and then, so she thinks we're dating, but we're not. Oh shit! Did Photoshop update? Why is my keybinds different? No. Cries. What did I change? I tried out Blender. The key commands are different there, so I wonder. But they shouldn't be hooked. They shouldn't be. Oh yeah, I'm trying out Blender. Mainly for the camera panning. I'm trying to make 2D images look more 3D and panning the camera around and using the whatever brush, rough brush. What is it? Scratch pencil? Fuck, I don't know. Which basically makes you it lets you move your camera around. Welcome to hell. Yeah. I've used Maya before. I've actually modeled. I've modeled a castle and a neighborhood in Maya before. So it's not my first rodeo with the 3D software. It's just I remember the most difficult thing about Maya was the keybinds and being so difficult. So I've touched almost every medium of art except for metalworking, which I think is pretty good. But I do have favorites per. But the only reason I'm touching Blender is because I want to make better videos. And that is required. And animations and... Dude, it's me being I would like to do my own layouts and cool things for my videos. And then being I can't do that. And I'm like... It's I should be able to do that. It's no, pay another artist. I'm but I am an artist. So, whatever. Whatever. I'll learn it eventually. I'll learn it eventually or die trying. Either way, you know how it is. I love how I just give Jesse long hair every time. I'm just no, his hair just gets longer every time. At one point, you're just gonna see him with a long ponytail, and you're gonna be what the fuck happened? I'm gonna be fuck, oh no. Listen, How about this? As long as he doesn't lock in, his hair will get longer. I don't know what his hair look like. Learn it after it crashed 50 times now. True though. And my computer like literally lags the fuck out with Photoshop, so it's fine. So yeah, IDG said he's not gonna return until after this arc, so yeah, okay, that makes sense, but also at the same time, literally, if he wanted to log in and just be like, I'm not paying attention to any meta, and I'm just gonna run around and mess with Willy, I'd be like, yeah, I'm down. Fuck the meta. What jet is your computer? I have no fucking clue. I should know this. I just don't. It's from, I bought it in 2020. It was a graduation gift. / my parents not wanting me to, take the family computer. So it was a win-win. They were like, please don't take our computer. And I was like, I can hear it. You might hear the fan in the corner of the room. I am in the attic, so... You also might hear noise outside. As well. Because I am in the attic and we have no fucking sound. When it stormed one time when I was streaming, the stream was just, people in chat were just like, the fuck? And I'm like, yeah, you can hear every noise outside. You hear the dog barking, you hear the people screaming. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. As long as it's not on fire, we're good. So yeah, that's the thing. I don't know how to draw this nose. I haven't drawn noses. I hate that illustration skills are different from sketching skills. So dumb. Hate it here. Also, it's probably because I'm multi-streaming. If the computer's hot. Because I multi-stream to YouTube and Twitch, and it hates it every time. It hates it. Yeah. Boop-a-doop. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Yeah. There we go. You're gonna be driving through a mountain tomorrow. That's pretty cool. We drive to grandparents, and it's not in the same state, so we gotta drive through a mountain. So that's pretty cool. We could drive through a mountain. That's fun. God, the drive will be like 10 hours. It'll be fine. We'll be good. Everything's fine. I keep forgetting. I'm gonna change it. Hold on. Oh, where is it? Edit. Keyboard shortcuts. Edit. Undo. Oh no, no. There. Okay. There we go. Works. Okay. Ah. Oh, do you want to hear a I was thinking about doing this as a Jesse, whatever, what is it called? Animatic. That's a word. Or a storyboard for this song. And kind of playing it with my ideas, which I don't think anyone knows I have the ideas for. But I have an ideas for, like, making everyone into, like, little, like, god, or, like, I associate each of the characters with, like, a different thing. And Jesse I associate with Knight, like, the Knight, because mainly he's degen leader. And, like, Barry is, like, the sun. Dundee's the ocean, which kind of plays really well now. But this is the song I heard for Jesse, and I was like, yo, actually, ideas? TJ's Time. I might do a series, but series are fun to do illustration-wise, because they're usually, you can usually tell, and it doesn't take much thought. You're just like, yeah, okay, here we go. And doing them sort of like mythical based. But yeah, I heard this and I was like, yo, this kind of matches with my spiritual idea. So that's what we're doing. I don't know if I'll actually ever get around to it, but hey, it's there. Also, I was just looking through like past screenshots and like the doc was Discord the other day, just because fuck it, right? Or Meta? No, it was in IDG's Discord, the Meta one, because it's shorter. Did the text to TJ was only like a month ago, which isn't that long. Like I'm like, yeah, that's actually, I'm cursed. I'm fucking. That's fucking dumb. I hate that, like, I'm like, we've only heard this character a month ago? That's, like, no time. Me, during DSMP, being like, doesn't hear from my favorite character for 9 months, and I'm like, we're fine. That's when you start getting worried after 9 months. It's like, oh. Okay. Bones in you out. Peter's popping off, which is good. I just wish they would talk to patch members. I think the other issue is communication, which by what I mean is that not just like basic communication, but like but more of being heard. My experience with leading people, and I haven't had much experience, I'm gonna be honest, but whenever I lead people, I find it easier to get people to follow your leadership if they feel like they were listened to, even if you don't follow their ideas or anything they say, and you completely ignore it in the end. If they feel like they're listened to, they're more likely to follow you. And I think that's the issue that is stemming from all of this. So, that's my opinion. My very rough opinion. And that's just own experiences, and I might not even be the case, but... there's a difference between hearing and listening. And then there's also a difference between following what you listen to and just, like, listening to it. So, yeah, whatever. And that's the most I'll speak about it, because we're not going to pay attention to that here. We're just talking about anything. I don't know. What else has happened? Okay, wait. This is an angle. Hold on. Foreshortening! Send help. I need to figure out how to foreshorten this. This is gonna be a lot of just like scribbles. This is how I learned how to foreshorten. This is why I usually do the sketch before I stream, because it's gonna be a lot of thinking, and I can't talk while think. Okay, this is actually all wrong here. The angle I want. Okay, zoom out.
We've got a long way to home. Barely
Hold on. I'm just getting angles.
and I hear the train a come and I hear
Your
voices
voices
say,
say, don't follow.
don't follow.
Follow, don't follow, don't. Again. I never gone. And I was with you, I will sign me when.
So don't follow. We've got a long
Long way to go. Oh! Lines. Structure lines, don't you love them? Not confusing at all.
and I hear the train and
Ah.
hear voices say, don't follow. Don't follow. Don't
Edbert also had a very good take, or Zed had a very good take. I'm very happy with Edbert. Yeah, no meta, but only good meta. Edbert. I'm happy that people have started to see Edbert's character and be like, yeah, I like him. Because, like, when I was telling everyone, I was like, I really like Edbert before. Mainly because I watched G-Gen. G-Gen. It's people I can watch, like, when it's midday for me. But when I watch Edbert a lot, and like Jesse and Finn, I usually like the G-Gen takes than the NA. And also D-Gen is more calm. Which I enjoy the chaos, but holy shit, can we take a breather, fam? And they usually have a more level head, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm done with this.
I fell for the inventor's daughter when I chased my silver dollar down the hill and onto her father's basement
Porch. I was gonna do a section of this song for Jesse and TJ.
closed in the yellow light on her father's basement porch. Down came full of angry words and a fistful of problems yet to be heard. He delivered to me all that he had learned about defending when you're scared. She went
The doers of the red room.
back and her cheeks made rose as I lay there with my eyes half closed on her father's basement porch.
Boop-a-doo. Ugh. I don't know if I'm gonna stream while like Baz is live or something, but I'm gonna stream a bit. If you want to just chill in here, I'm chilling. We'll talk if people bring up meta. We'll talk about it, but I'm not giving any hot takes. And I know I'm in a void on a lot of meta. I understand, accept it. I'm like, yeah, I'm at this point only in Doc Wizard's meta chat. I accept that. It's like being in a void on like Facebook. Like, I'm more okay if people are in a void on Facebook as long as they understand that they're in a little circle and not getting any other fucking feedback. If most people don't understand that, so it's like, ah, fuck you. Or like on Twitter or something. I'm okay. I'm okay with being in a void. That's a terrible eye. I was thinking about just doing a sketchbook stream, but like, I don't have my camera set up, so. Come on, come on into the yellow light. Come on into the yellow. Welcome to the chill streams where I play my music and no one gives a fuck. I need to figure out how to separate my audio. I haven't figured that one out yet. I'm too lazy to figure it out. Take too much reading. There's an eye. An eyebrow. You're jingy bob. Ugh. Well, there we go. There's some Jesse eye work. Ah. Okay, that needs to be moved up, but it's... Which, there. There we go. There we go. Grab this nose. There we go, there we go. Ah! Okay. Also, how do you like this starting time? If anyone's still here, how do you like this starting time rather than the later starting time? Or even like an hour before starting time? Because I meant to go live at 5, but my computer wouldn't turn on because my computer's shit. But yeah. Okay, now we do the hat adjustment. Boop. There you go. It's better. Dude. At the beginning of this arc, I had bets on Jesse becoming VP. No, how you not? Naive Pax, no. Dumbass. Boop. I need a better song. Oh no, this one's sad. I use this as a speed bait. Okay, Sunflower's good. Sunflower's good. Okay. If not, if these songs aren't doing it for me, I'm gonna switch back to my, my characters playlist. Nestor's playlist. Yo, Nestor? Nestor's my gunslinger, even though I think his character more matches with TJ's. Nestor's a boy. I love Nestor. He made it. That's why I say that he's a cursed child. He's a cursed boy. He's a seer. He can see future shit sometimes, but it's like hidden in riddles and shit. Well, not riddles, but interpretation. So everyone in my world, like no one knows. It's like our world where it's like, oh, you kind of are represented by stuff, but it might be like, so like Nestor, his animal, like he sees in visions, he sees more. He was a very observant child, and he like grew up in the woods without like people around, so he doesn't really see people when he sees like future stuff. He always just sees like, hi Dusk, how's life? I'm drawing Jesse and not talking about meta. because it's stressful. So I decided to draw a comfort character instead. So you can chill here. We're just chilling. I'm talking about my OC right now. Nestor. He's my gunslinger. But he's more like TJ than this boy. If you want to talk about Meta, we can, but I'm perfectly happy just talking about my own characters. I'm just kind of letting, like, people here decide. Or if you just want to chill and do your own thing in the background, that's fine. I'll just keep talking about my boys. Nestor is... He grew up... his parents were traders and, like, merchants. But they had this really pretty cabin in the woods. And, like, he grew up with his brother, but his brother's, like, much older than him. So he kind of was out of the house most of the time. And just gonna chill and lurk for a bit. Yeah, that's fair. So Nestor is chilling in this like house that like looks like a collector's. Like it just everything from everywhere is like stuffed in this house. So he gets a curious boy, and he goes and invents guns. But in my world, they're not called guns yet. And right now we're listening to my Jesse Reed playlist. So, or at least how I get inspired to do Jesse Reed stuff. I don't know if they're actually songs for him or what, but songs that I listen to get inspired to do Jesse Reed stuff, so. But yeah, so Nestor, my boy, he makes Gannons, not Gannons, that's wrong. Bannons. It's Bannons because it's bang and cannon. And also, I was looking up cannon, and it's a Bannon. I was looking up because I really like word history and everything. And that's actually how the word gun came from. And I was like, oh, that'd be cool if I made my world like lag behind it and be like, because they're in a weird spot where like people have powers and there's a whole magic system. People say my magic system's really cool. It's complicated, I think, but it's simple but complicated. It's complicated if you haven't ever seen it before, but once you get the hang of it, I feel like it's pretty simple. But Nestor is a normal human. He's just a curious human, and he is a kid that likes to get invested in shit, left alone in a house with stuff from every place ever, and then his parents bring home from their travels, they bring home a ship, a small cannon mounted to a pirate ship one day, and he gets invested, and then he's left alone for forever. And he's like, what if he wants to go fire it outside, but it's too heavy to bring anywhere, so he kind of studies it and learns how to make it smaller and more handheld. And then he makes a deal with the dragon because he hates himself. And then we go on an arc where he learns that, well, he doesn't learn anything, let's be honest. But goes on an arc where he meets someone that basically I paired the two characters that everyone would be like, the fuck are you doing? Why would you pair them together? Basically the character who's like, everyone deserves a second chance. And I paired Nestor, who's like, no one deserves a second chance. And I paired them together and put them in the woods alone. I said, figure it out. That's what I did with them. So that was, yeah. But they're the best. They're the best duo. They're one of the best duos in my world. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. And yeah, so Nestor runs around. His colors are green. Green and blues and bronze colors because he took a deal with the bronze dragon. Nortropis! Oh. God. If we ever went into my world, everyone would be like, why? Why have you done this to yourself? And then we look back and we're like, oh, you made this, you started making this world before you did art. And you've been doing art for 10 years. Wow. World big boy. I don't normally draw my OCs because, again, they were originally written, so I have a lot of problems. I have a lot of trouble drawing them, usually. So almost you'll never probably see them drawn unless it's the yearly Pride piece. That's not even half my characters, it's just the ones LGBTQ. But yeah, they're big boys. It's a big story. Oh my god, everyone's like, oh, just write it down. Just write down. I'm like, listen. 6 years ago, I tried to write down at least, like, the arcs. And I was like, bitch, the first story is at least 45 arcs. There's no way I'm writing all this down. Like, in the time everyone's like, oh, just write it down. I'm like, haha, funny. Not to mention the world building. Like, I have a map for the world, and I literally could, if someone pointed to a random location on the map, I could give you the lore and, like, the history behind that certain location. I don't know how I'm ever gonna, I don't know how I'm gonna tell the story one day, but I am going to, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, but it's a big boy. And then, let's see, what else? Yeah, so that's a big boy story. I try, if OC videos did better, I'd probably do them more often. I have an idea for, like, a map series where I basically take the map and I point to a location. And then I like do a piece based on that location. But at the moment, it is not worth spending a abundance amount of time on it if it's only gonna get 20 views. And let me be honest, those 20 views is just me. Just remembered how to wrap presents on the 4th one. My brain's gone. Oh, dude, I love wrapping presents. But yeah, it just takes some, like, remembering. You're like, oh shit. How again? Probably should have just done the TJ one, but fuck it. We're drawing Jesse. Yeah. There we go. I think I have to shrink them down, because if I want the wolves, so, dusk. This is what we're referencing. I did this in my sketchbook and I'm throwing it in here. But I want wolves on this side for Jesse. So. Actually, let me tighten my layers. But, that's the sort of thought process. My skin. Man in my skin. Let's do that. Let's tilt that way. We'll draw some wolves. I can draw a wolf. Wolf is easy. Dude, I used to draw only animals. Because, like, I didn't used to draw only animals. I used to draw animals with humans a lot more. Like, ridiculously a lot more. Like, my old sketchbooks were like, a human and their animal. A human and their animal. But someone commented once and was like, not on the internet, but like in real life, they were like, oh, why would you ever draw humans? You're never gonna be good. So I was like, is that a challenge? And then I decided, like, you should only draw animals. And I was like, fuck, that's a challenge. So I stopped drawing animals for like 6 years until I got like really confident with humans. And then I was like, this was when I was a baby artist too, so it was like one of those where I was like, just expected to be shit at him. But I basically was like, I'm not giving you what you want. Fuck you. Which honestly, if you're not doing art out of spite, then like, what are you doing? At least for me, I'm always doing art out of spite. All my art's done out of spite. I learned how to draw because of out of spite and all that shit, so. Yeah. But only recently I've been like, let me draw animals again. And then people are always like randomly shocked. They're like, oh, if you draw animals, you only know how to draw animals. You don't know how to draw humans. I'm like, oh, I can do both. And backgrounds, because, well, the backgrounds was training. I had to train for that one. But they became a lot easier. Once you figure out enough tricks for backgrounds. Because backgrounds are really not that hard. It's just a lot of tricks no one has told you. Which is most things in life, I've realized. Most things are tricks no one has told you yet. And you're kind of just sitting there waiting for them. Which is fair. And especially with artists, it's like... For artists, it's more because we just don't talk to people. Talking to people is scary. Which is understandable, but also at the same time, we need to talk to each other. But yeah. Woof boy. Woof woof. Do I just do... How am I positioning us? They're probably going to be smaller, but let me just put 2 in. Look at those doggos! You can tell they're doggos. You know what might be better? Hold on. Eh. Just grab this. Actually, put that back in so I know where he's generally at. And we'll do something maybe like this. Oh no, I'm laying out shit. How do wolf packs look? Something like that, maybe. Ah, woo. Maybe just one wolf here. Maybe just one wolf, and then we just make them more in frame. Like that. Wolves have longer bodies. And they have like these weird ass hips. Which are technically like everyone else's, but you just don't think about them. I need a different song. Hold on. You might go to Nestor's playlist. Let's see. Oh, no, we'll go that one. I just like push the next one. It's like if it doesn't hit a song I like, I'm like, oh god, fuck it. Dude, I don't want to travel tomorrow. Holy shit. Ugh. I don't want to sit in a car for 9 hours tomorrow. Oh no. Ugh. Not gonna be fun. Usually I don't mind car rides, but tomorrow it's just like not feeling it. Usually I love car rides, so usually I'm like a dog and I'm like, ooh, car ride, car ride, car ride. When? Car ride? Now? Car ride? I'll put a wolf here. Maybe tilt the head. Cerberus. Okay, that's just my. Hey, that's my first thought. Stream for New Year's will probably happen again because my family's been less about New Year's every year. Everyone's just like, but it's late, and I'm like, yeah, and we'll see how far that goes. Oh, I'm gonna talk about another OC because fuck it, right? I'm gonna just talk about an OC problem I have about making stories and stuff because I've been needing to talk this out anyways, and I don't think anyone cares when I'm talking about this. But recently I have had an issue where I've fucked the timeline. And I've realized I fucked the timeline. And a character that needs to be born by this certain, needs to be this age by a certain time, isn't gonna be that age by that time. So, I have to, finagle the birth. Oh no. That's a weird way to say it, but, his mom and has to be this one character, and his dad can be a different character, but has to be this character, has to be Sephiroth. Okay, so here's the timeline. It's a good fucking color. It's just too white. West is the character I'm talking about. That's a weird ass W. Hold on. West is the boy I need to do. This is the character I need. This is my POV character for Western Ash storyline. he's a POV character along with Nestor, but his mom has to be Fern because that's a huge plot point. His dad doesn't have to be Sephiroth, and I'm thinking about just scrapping Sephiroth, which I'm always scared to scrap characters because it's like I've had Sephiroth for Sephiroth is a character I've had since for 7 years now, so I'm always scared to scrap him, scared to scrap characters like that. I used to have an arc that I had for 6 years, and then I was like, it's best I just scrap it because it's not even works with the characters anymore. It did, and led to better arcs and everything. But Sephiroth is a character, and I'm scared to scrap him. And let's be honest, when I scrap him, I mean, I'm gonna separate him into separate his traits into different things and shove them into different characters. And then leave out the stuff I don't care about. But Fern does need to have a child with a character that can that has Sephiroth's certain traits for it to work. So it's a whole mess shit show that I need to figure the fuck out, or it's gonna lead to a worse story. And that's my main issue at the moment. I haven't touched them in a couple of months because I'm I don't want to touch that. That's a whole ass issue. I don't know. Oh shit, not even worth, fam. Oh, that's a good song. Wolfies. Oh. Wolfies. Okay. Jessie line. But that's my current issue. Honestly, I'm leaving this really sketchy down here. They're my structure lines, and honestly, most people will be like, oh, ew, structure lines? Get them out of here. Not in my finished art piece with clean lines and nothing else. I'm leaving the structure lines. And I like the structure lines. Structure lines always make things feel more real to me. Because they always just feel more I don't know. Real life isn't perfect, ever. So, why should my art be perfect, too? That's my thought process. Also, if you've ever seen, I mean, of course, the splash screen stuff. Art that looks like a splash screen. It always looks so perfect. So, untextured, clean. Ew. When has real life ever been, untextured? And, so smooth? Never. I don't know. It just never looks good and good to me. Looks too clean, and everyone's like, "Oh, the realism." I'm like, "What? What?" Don't get me wrong. I've been trained to be able to do splash art if I needed to, and I understand why people like it because it is clean. But it just is too clean for my taste. I've been trained to do a lot of traditional stuff, so. I've been trained to do gallery art. Cries. Ew. Gallery art? Not in my household. Ew. Not in my art studio. Not in my attic. Gallery art is just... Ugh. Oh. And then people are like, why don't you, you're an artist, you should like art galleries. Fuck off. Just defended like a crazy artist somewhere. It's art galleries. I love looking at art and then being told what to feel about them. Yeah, it's like poetry. I think that's why I hated English class so much. Because you go to English class and they'd be like, Dude, we read a poem one time. So we were learning about this, like, poem people, right? And we were reading this poem, and I was like, oh, it's about this, you know? And, like, the teacher's like, oh, what do you think this poem's about? I'm like, oh, it's about this. And they're like, you're wrong. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean I'm wrong? It's a poem. No one fucking cares what it's about. It's whatever it means to you. And they're like, well, the current climate of the situation in the world at the time was about women's rights and then blah 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 blah. And I'm like, sir, we just learned about how this girl literally locked herself in her room and didn't go outside. I don't think she cared about women's rights. I'm gonna be honest. He's like, no, she totally did. Like, she literally wouldn't speak to someone to a point where she was like lowering a bucket outside the window because she was too scared to speak to people. She had major social anxiety. She wasn't caring about the political turmoil of marchers. It's like, no, you're wrong. I'm like, okay. Or like, she had a poem about like burning house, and it's like, it's probably just because she saw burning house. Like half the stuff I do is just like, oh, dude, I have a piece, and it's called The Fall of Icarus. It's a fan art piece, but everyone else that sees it is like, oh, it's your difficulty with religion, or it's your falling from grace, or this guy, like something with religion because it has wings. It's a person with wings, so everyone's like, it's a religion, and I'm over here like, I literally made it because someone was like, what if we gave him wings, Peepo Shy? And I was like, you want to see wings? And I made it gore. Like the goldfish thing. Junior was talking to TJ and was like, imagine in someone's brain, instead of a brain, there's a goldfish. And I was like, do you want to see that? I can give it to you. So, and then I did that. I was thinking about if I redid it, because I'm already thinking about like if I redid that piece. And my first thought to redo it is do Barry in like this position. I think he's the fishbowl, right? Wee fishy. Like he was a fish, right? The fish is in his brain, whatever. And doing something like this instead of hands on face, which I think are good, but have hands on like the baseball cap. I wanted to include the new hairstyle, that's why I didn't do it here, but like have it on the baseball cap, like he took the hat off and that's what's underneath it, like it's his comfort item or whatever. Then put like feet here. But yeah, if I redid it, it would be like that. Yeah, but it's fine. It's fine. Dude, I thought I'd be like, wow, there's so much gore I could do here, you know? There's so much, like, shooting and, like, people getting injured. But bullet holes aren't gory. I mean, they can be, but they're not normally, like, you don't think a bullet hole would be, like, gory. So I have to do it. It's stupid. I gotta do metaphors. Metaphors to get gore. Which I'm fine doing metaphors. Metaphors are fun. It's just usually people won't fully understand it. If anyone ever wants to be like, hey, what were you thinking about for 9 hours while doing this piece? I'll fucking tell you. It's just people gotta ask. I don't know if people want to know or not. Same with like, how do you draw trees? First of all, I use mostly stamps. But if I like people just birch tree, and then there's a distance, and then you fill it in. Twee! Look how nice! Oh my god! Or twee! maybe like this. Like that. Twee! Wow. You're like, wow. Dude, I had a, environmental artist. Like, their major was environmental. Or, making environments for certain seeds. And they, like, we were talking, and they were like, can I tell you just how fucked trees are? And I was like, what do you mean how fucked trees are? They're like, I hate them. And I'm like, why do you hate trees? And they're like, okay, hear me out. So this tree, they grow like this. And this tree grows like this. And that tree, I was like, holy fuck. He's like, just look at a tree. They grow in like 4 different styles and that's it. And you gotta figure out which they are. And how they grow. And how their branches work. And I was like, okay. Okay. Like, I know way too much it's useless info. And I'm like, me too. Me too. I'm like, I know that a sword bends in 2 places. It bends at the tip and at the handle. And it's flat and it's straight for the rest. And they grind it. And they, yeah. A sword bends here and here. So that the tip doesn't break as easily. The blade is strong, but it doesn't like reverberate into your hand. And if it only bends in one place, it doesn't work. And I know that for motion training and animation for fucking no fucking reason. I know how swords are made. That's all I could. Yeah. It's like, I know way too much useless info in my brain. It doesn't even matter. Someone will be like, oh, what's this? And I'm like, oh, I could go down a rabbit hole, but we would never come out. We're gonna just put a patch here. And then also, I like to learn everyone else's programs. Because I figure if I one day want to direct things, it'd be best for me to know at least the basics of everyone's craft, so I can be like, know what they can do versus what they can't do. Like, you don't want to go to the special effects team and be like, hey, I want you to do this, and then it actually not be like able to be done in the proper time given. It's like, that's fucked. That's a no. So I need to learn how people edit, how to do this, how that works, how this works. You know, if you overwork an artist, you won't have a happy artist. And listen, I don't want animators to come murder me in my sleep. That's not a thing I want. So I'm gonna avoid that at all costs. For the map I hosted, I had to make character designs and background designs for it. And the whole time I was like checking with all my animator friends and being like, does this character design not want to make you kill me? And they're like, no, it's good. It's actually really simple compared to a lot of other character designs I've seen. I'm like, okay, good. I don't want to be murdered in my sleep. Thanks. There was like a couple detailed stuff that people were like, But overall, everyone's like, no. It's good. Dude, I'm trying to still find a song for the camera lock map. So there's a map I want to host. It's going to be a camera lock. So it's going to be, the angle is locked, but it's a room. So you have to have your, what is the angle? It's like this. It's like this. And you're the camera at the top of this, like, wall. But, you're pointing down, and that's the whole, it's like, this is the screen. It's the camera locked map. And then we're just gonna have all the rooms, and then you can like, animators will be able to like, to burst through the floor with their character, maybe burst out the side here, and then burst back through with like their head here. If they wanted whatever, they just need to keep the camera in that one position. I think that's fun. It's also shows enough creativity of how you can manipulate space, and I always love manipulation of space. It's always interesting. And also, I'd probably do Bondi Boys in there. Bondi Boys, or... So I would get 2 parts, so I'd do Bondi Boys and then my characters. So anything map as long as it's camera locked. And then I have to pick a song for it, but... I have to find a song first. I was gonna do Panic in the Disco in... There's Disco in the Panic Room. Not Panic in the Disco, but Disco in the Panic Room. But I cannot, for the life of me, split that song up, sorry. Split that song up. It's just an awful song to split up. Holy shit. Into even parts, it's just like, I just don't even want to touch it. I tried it, I was like, oh, awful. This is fucking stupid. I'll probably go back to it, but it also doesn't have the vibe I want. It's just... It's the song that inspired me to do the idea, but I just don't like the song. And if I'm gonna be editing it for like 20 hours, I gotta like the song. If you don't like the song, you can't do it. That's why like a lot of animators like quit on like big projects so quickly, because they're like, it's like, like sometimes you do a song, and if you haven't listened to it like 100 times, and then you try to like do a storyboard or something to it, you're just like, you're going over the same part like 20 times, and you're like, I hate it. Basically any song that I've done a board or an animatic to, I rarely can ever listen to it again. So if I like the song, it's like, okay, my one shot. Oh, I did get an idea for an animation PMV thing, but I probably will never do it. Hold on, let me see if I can find the bullet. Here we go. It's Saint Motel. It's this song. But, okay, so a limited color palette. Imagine it's like, hold on, let me get some colors up here. Imagine it's like this sort of colors. Hold on, let me get a good print. It's like this. You know the vibe. Okay, so it's not as bright because I've made this into a, like this sort of vibe, and then some orange. Right, it's like this kind of vibe, maybe a little yellow for the palette, right? And the camera is rotating. The camera doesn't rotate around characters in this sense. It rotates around a bullet that's flying by, and it's like this, and there's no like shading. It's just flat colors. That's the vibe. Okay, that's the vibe. And then here's the song. And it goes through there's bullet flying through like BBMC arcs. And it like sometimes passes through people, sometimes it's just going past someone. It goes from Dundee starting club with Barry to wherever I start this thing on. But yeah, that's the thought process. And then it ends with the bullet flying past the camera. Yeah, That's the thought process. I don't know if I would put lyrics on this or not, but whatever. But I literally was sitting at my, I was drawing the berry piece, and I heard the song come up. You won't stop a bullet. But I was sitting at my computer drawing the berry piece, and the song came up. And literally, I stood up and I was like, I see it. I can see the storyboard. I can see the video. Dude, I get that sometimes. And it's just like, I can see it. I'm gonna do it. No, that's usually the ones that end up doing it. Dude, I've seen so many people do Hell's Coming With Me animatics recently. They're like, oh, here's a new techno Hell's Coming With Me anime. I'm like, bitch, I've done that first. I did that first. I did that back in fucking April, bitch. Get off my back. That barely has 1,000. Like, no, leave it alone. I did that first. And everyone's like, duh. My video's been out for 2 weeks and it's gotten 4K views. And I'm like, fuck this shit. I hate it here. It took me so long. And it's just getting passed over. During that project is when I found NoPixel originally. Because I was looking for montages. I was looking for racing montages. No. I was looking for montages, and then I was looking for driving videos, because that, like, calms me down to draw everything. I'm like a dog. And then I saw driving montages, and I was like, yo! And then got onto roleplay, and then I was like, yo! I was doing that because I was like, I ran out of content. You know, after 60 hours, you run out of content. After 60 hours, you run out of all your podcasts and all your content really fast for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. It just happens, you know? It's probably 60 hours plus, let's be honest. People probably like ditch to go to Barry's stream, which is fair. I just need a break. And I need to finish this. There's gonna be probably no voice lines because I have to edit this tonight and put it out. And then hopefully it uploads on Thursday. But I might throw some voice lines in there if I can like grab them from streams real fast. Probably will be no voice lines in this, which is fine. It'll just be a shorter video. Hey, at least you guys get something for Christmas. And that's probably why I'm doing a stream here. Jesse's a green color. We'll grab the paint. Can't remember if he was green in my head or... I got my sketchbook, hold on. Oh, what did I color him as? Purple? This is actually a good sketchbook. I would like to tour this one. I don't even think it has too much stuff I have to cover either. It has some OCs in it. It's not in there, bud. But, be. We're gonna make it green because green's color for life and heck, yeah, shit. Humming. Or falling out of. Oh, also, the VOD will not be up on Twitch, but it will be up on YouTube for this one. Every VOD is up on YouTube, if it never is on Twitch. I got a playlist for it. Oh, Lord. I miss Josie. Oh. M1's lover. Ugh. Greens. I love color theory because you look at this and you'll be like, wow, that's a white. And then you click on it and it's a fucking green and you're like, what the hell? I gotta go check out Peter Stream. No Baza. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'm gonna be streaming for a bit longer and then I'll probably go to Peter's stream as well. But if you need to, like, chill the fuck out, just come back in here. Because this is my chill stream. I do want to check out that, but I am also chilling the need to calm fucking down. So we're chilling. Have fun. It's not letting me. Okay. Ugh. One. Oh fuck, we can't do this song. Hold on. We can't do this song. This song's fucking. Ah! Copyright! Fuck! It's like, wait. This song. I know the words. That's why it's being deleted. Sorry, I'm just checking some stuff, so it's a little weird. Okay. My back. Oops. Press the wrong button. I'm excited to see what Finn's take is. I want TJ to talk to Ed. I need Colin to talk to fucking anyone. Colin's impressed me. Sort of. Not really, honestly. I think Colin has the ability to impress me. He just hasn't done it yet. Chip has disappointed me. That's fine. Junior disappointment. but all the streamers in general, like the OOC, fucking impressive. Like, holy shit. Character-wise, though, eh.
Our lives are stories waiting to be told, in search of silver lining. Discover gold, and judgment taught us that our hearts were wrong.
It's the Angsty song.
We look down upon the rules they always told.
Never use pure white. Pure white's for pussies.
By the rules until
Also, never use pure black. It is also bad. Because then you can't get darker. Yeah? Like, you can't get lighter, you can't get darker. Like, should never use pure colors. Pure colors will... Pure hues will literally destroy your art. It will just make it look worse. It's not even worth it. Never use, like, the pure saturation either. It's just meh. Gross. It just looks bad. Because then you can never get, like, anything else. You're just, like... You're a slave to it, and it's just like, nah, fam. Nah, I don't need that in my life. So let's just use, like... And if you want a vibe, right? Like, what I want with this, right? It's like, the white, I'm adding a tint of green into it. Like, if I went here... and then I added a tint of blue instead, you'd be able to tell. See? This is the same lightness, it's just this is a tint of green and this is a tint of blue. Or a tint of pink. Different whites. Different whites. Right? That's a tint of yellow. It's just... And then this is pure white, which looks awful. It's like, okay, yeah. You can't get any lighter. Like, why would you start with that? Always start with, like, this kind of color. 'Cause now it looks good. And even this is, right? This is, tint of green. You can't really see it. But tint of blue. Tint of red. It's not worth. And now you can darken this too. Snap your black. Like, I can darken it here. But the world is only you. 'Cause my soul's in like heaven to me. Peter been popping off though. Like heaven to me. And then instead of going darker, we're just gonna go into more green for the darker tone. Instead of making it more black.
Forgive me all my secret storms and all the rest that's in
Turn towards the light. Turn towards the light.
From the earth we came to know the trenches where we learn to grow. Turn towards the love. Turn towards the love. 'Cause
Oh.
you are my
Sunflower.
and you
That's where they came from. You are my sunflower.
down tangle roots my thoughts would stray.
There we go. Look at him. Oh, color. Look at that. Look at that go. Oh my god. I randomly know how to... Okay, so for fabric, I can never really help anyone with it. Because I never actually knew how I did fabric to begin with. That's my random art skill that everyone has. Everyone has that random art skill that they're randomly good at one thing. And fabric has always been mine. Or I've just been randomly good at fabric for all of time. And I don't really know how. I had one classmate of mine that was randomly good at charcoal. Like, they'd never touched charcoal in their life, and like they literally was doing like 2 seconds of it, and it like putting out masterpieces. Like within 2 seconds, and they're like, "How the fuck am I doing this? Please send help." And I was like, "No, you're good." And they're like, "I don't know what's happening." Okay, we're gonna probably end in a few minutes because I want to actually go watch other people's streams too, and streaming other people's streams is cringe. Even if I'm a tiny boy and probably have no people watching right now. Still cringe. So, see, if I made that green, now I can make this a dulled red, and it contrasts. Yeah. And it is gonna be a little darker, because it has a multiplier layer on it. I'm just letting in some color. Let's get it a little darker. I can't do too saturation or too dark because I did set this as a parental. So these should be able to be printed pretty well. Scared. There we go. Okay, I'm going to finish this while watching people do shit. So hope you had fun. Hope you liked the chill stream. This was literally just me being like, fuck it, I want to go live. I literally had a can of Diet Coke and was like, I'm going live. So that's me. This is the energy for that Coke. So if you want the VOD for this, go check out YouTube. The VOD will not be saved because the songs are definitely copyrighted. And definitely not free to use. So all of them will be on YouTube. And this piece should be the speed paint for the week, so you'll see this finished like in like 2 days, hopefully. If I get it uploaded, which I should be able to. But yeah. Yeah, we got some Jessie art, and then I'll complete this TJ one the next week probably. It's a good one just to have as a speed paint. And then if TJ dies, I can post it and be like, it's a memorial piece and not drawn randomly. No, I totally planned for this. I can release it on the day and get like clickbait. It's gonna be great. So, hope you all enjoyed. Subscribe, follow, all of the above if you haven't. Hope you're not take breaks, drink water, blah blah blah. Don't let the badgers bite, and don't die. I better see you back here. We're gonna do a stream till midnight, so when I get back from holiday, and I'll have also when you get back from holiday, we'll do a stream where I talk about all the shit that happened. And yeah, so don't die, don't let the badger bite, and I'll see y'all later. Goodbye. Bye bye. Or later. I don't fucking know. How do you end streams? Not me. Not I don't know how to end streams. It's not like I've streamed for